Yo guys, welcome to my PTCGO Sword and Shield video. Today guys, we're going to be taking a look at another Tyranitar deck here, Tyranitar Dark Box Weavile. The reason I want to make another video on this is because I feel like Lost Zone is pretty good right now to try out because of all the stuff you can put in the Lost Zone. Now, I only got one game with this deck in the video. It's a very long game though, and it was actually a very stressful and intense match with this deck. But I feel like in that game, we kind of got to utilize everything we could. So it was a pretty good game for sure. But yeah, T-Tar actually is kind of decent with Lost Out. What it allows you to do is if you knock something out, all those cards actually go into the Lost Zone. Now, there's actually a lot of relevance to this. If you're knocking out something like a Zacian V or a Baby Bucephalon, instead of those energy going in the discard pile to fuel, you know, Fire Crystal or Metal Saucer, they're actually going to go straight into the Lost Zone. So that's actually kind of the benefit of using Tyranitar, is if you go lay the Smackdown, which can actually go through Metal Frying Pan, you lay the Smackdown, knock out a Zacian V, all those metals go into the Lost Zone instead of the discard, so they can't just use Metal Saucer. So there are actually some pretty big benefits to playing with Tyranitar here. That's what kind of the goal of this deck is trying to do. So yeah, and also Dusty Ruckus can spread to the bench, which is good. You can knock out multiple Jirachis and stuff, and all that cool stuff. But anyways, before we get into the video, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, guys, get them over at Card Cavern. If you have any codes that you do not need to use or any bulk of cards, you can trade them into Card Cavern TCG for some cash or in-store credit. Yes, they do have a buy list, so you can go check that out. Of course, so if you are looking for PTCGO codes, get them over at Card Cavern TCG. They have PTCGO codes at great prices. Of course, Sword and Shield codes, Unbroken Bonds codes. You can get codes singly, you can get codes in lots of 50, some codes in lots of 100. Of course, they have promo codes, like any GX codes, any V codes, any sleeve codes, stuff like that. Get them over at Card Cavern TCG, and if you get anything from there, guys, you can use my discount code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your purchase, guys. Support the channel, help yourself out, and helps our Card Cavern TCG. So shout out to Card Cavern, guys. Check them out and use my discount code LDF. All right, let's take a look at this list here. So, again, I've looked at this deck before. Not much has really changed, to say the least. I still like having the Pupitar. Tyranitar is still pretty good. Again, Dusty Ruckus can do some good things, and the ability, I just feel like is good. There's a lot of decks right now that kind of rely on the discard. You can also forgot about Giratina. It's another big card, Lost Out, knocks out. So this card can kind of troll a lot of those big decks like Bucephalon. Zacian can be kind of, you know, hurt, and also of course Giratina is just slaughtered by Lost Out because all the energy goes to the Lost Zone along with the Giratina. So Tyranitar is a pretty good attacker. That's one of the nice things about playing it. I know a lot of you guys actually have mentioned how fun it is to play around with T-Tar just because Lost Out throws those things into Lost Zone, and there's more stuff to put in right now, so it's pretty cool. I am still playing Weavile, of course. I am playing an Umbreon Darkrai, mainly because I wanted to, you know, play around with this new art of Darkrai Umbreon, this full art, and it's actually pretty nice. And also Black Lance goes hand in hand, in my opinion, with Dusty Ruckus. Got 4 Jirachi, just as our setup card. I got a Mew. Mew actually was pretty good in this video, too, much like that last video. I got a Ditto, I got 3 Sneasel, 3 Weavile. That's it for the Pokemon. Yeah, no Greninja Zoroark, no Naganadels, just keeping it nice and simple. Also, Larvitar's a pretty good attacker too with Second Strike, allowing you to do, you know, a knockout on a Pika possibly. So that's another thing to consider. Going to the items now, I got Evo Incense, 1 Great Catcher. I'm actually playing 2 Pokemon Catchers. One of the reasons why I have these in here is just gust stuff up, hit them hard with Dusty Ruckus, or maybe even knock out an opponent's Mew so that you get access to Dusty Ruckus to spread, or you can knock out something early on. Like, again, if you bring out a Zacian and lay the Smackdown, knock it out, and bin all those energy in the Lost Zone, it's a really good effect. So that's why I actually have the Catchers in here. I got 4 Quick Balls, 3 Rare Candies, 2 Switch, 2 Tag Call, 4 Cynthia, 3 Research, 3 Red and Blue. Red and Blue obviously gets you your Weavile and your energy in play a lot more quickly. You can also use it with Pupitar and Tyranitar. Pupitar, you play it down and it can't be damaged, so you can put a Pupitar down, put all the energy on a Pupitar, and you know it can't get knocked out. So that's one of the nice things about it. Another thing I forgot to mention is that Tyranitar can actually affect those control decks too, so that is also something you consider. If you play against a control deck, Lost Out actually puts them in the Lost Zone, so I don't know, this thing seems to be a pretty good attacker right now just for those reasons. I am playing 2 Big Charm as my tool. Now, it's either this or Vitality Band, because with Vitality Band, Dusty Ruckus does 140, which means it actually 2-shots ADP. But I've gone with Big Charm to give T-Tar 280 HP, so then you can't get knocked out by Zacian. So that's why the Big Charm, I feel like, is a little bit better than the alternate version of Vitality Band. I got 2 boards and 10 Dark Energy. That's my list here on my T-Tar deck. Again, putting stuff in the Lost Zone is very, very good. So if you guys want to go mess around with T-Tar, mess around with this deck, change the list up for whatever you want to put in, give this a try. Again, you can really affect Zacian, Bucephalon, Malamar, And even, you know, control decks, they'll lose their dolls, they'll lose their Oranguru because they go in the Lost Zone. So definitely try out Tyranitar and see what you can do with it. Alright guys, let's get into a game with our Tyranitar Dark Box deck. And, okay, so we're up against Pika here. That'll be interesting for sure. I do want to see if we can take out a Malamar deck, and even, as crazy as it may sound, ADP-zation. I know, right? I can't believe I just said that. Anyways, we do lose the coin flip here, which is fine. My opponent's probably going to make me go first, most likely here, if I had to guess. We'll see if they make me go first or not. They're taking an awful long time. There we go. Okay, well, looks like they actually chose to go first. Alrighty then. Sure thing. Larvitar, Umbreon, Darkrai start. I'm going to start with the Umbreon Darkrai. I might even hold the hand. We do have a red and blue. We'll see. We'll see. We actually have a decent start for once. So I guess actually no, we should probably Cynthia. We need to get energy in play. Ooh, they start with the Zapdos. Okay. So now I'm very curious if they're actually even playing Pika. Looks like they might not be. It might be a Zapdos deck, which is fine. I like actually having Jirachi's getting knocked out by my big ol' T-Tar boy, but we'll see what happens here. There's an Acrobite. I mean, this has got to be a Pika ROM deck, right? I guess like they have Zebstrika for like reset stamp proof or something. I don't really know. I don't know. Another Acrobite. Okay, they have all the Acrobikes. They don't even need a turn 1 supporter. They have the bikes. The clutches bikes. The clutchies of all the clutches. So they lose a switch. That's a pretty big discard. Okay. Let's see we top deck here. Tyranitar. Okay. We can get rid of the Tyranitar, because we probably don't need that right now. We'll get a Sneasel. We have one T-Tar prize. We have our Mew, which is good if they are playing Pika. We have all of our Jirachis in the deck. We just didn't start with one. I'm just going to go Cynthia here. We could wait to do red and blue. I'm just going to go for the Cynthia, hope for the best. And alright, I would say the best has arrived. So I could Dark Moon them here. Which technically buys me a turn. I don't mind going for Dark Moon in all honesty. Because, like, if they do it, then... Well, I guess, no, they could just retreat into Zapdos and knock me out. Or not knock me out, but hit me for 80. I don't want Darkrai, though, to take too much damage, though, from the Zapdos. It's possible my opponent could, you know, pop off with a couple E-powers and hit me pretty hard, so... I'm kind of iffy on whether or not I actually want to go for the Dark Moon. Though it will buy me a turn. I don't know if I want to lose my... Lay the Smackdown, though. I don't know. It is tempting to do. Not gonna lie. I mean, it buys me a turn, lets me set up. Okay, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's do it. They'll have 6 cards in their hand. They can't play a single trainer, so they don't have an energy. They can't. I mean, I guess they could play like a Zebstrika if that's in their hand, which it is. Okay. Their bench is Aura. Maybe I should have saved my Lay the Smackdown for Pika, but we can't one-shot Pika with it anyways. But I guess at the same time, we can hit them with one Dusty Ruckus, and then Lay the Smackdown, knock them out. They'd have 250. They'd be 250 in total. Yeah, they get Electro Power. See, they probably would have hit me really hard with Zapdos here, and I didn't want... yeah, okay. That actually kind of helped. All right, let's see what our draw is here. Rare Candy. Okay, we're going to dump the Weavile and the Sneasel for the Weavile-GX. We are going to be able to get a nice little Dark Moony KO here, which is good. It kind of limits what this thing could do. We can Quick Ball 2 for the Jirachi. I'd have to lose a Rare Candy, though, which I'm fine with. We only have one Tyranitar anyways. I wish I played Dedenne. If only had Dedenne right about now. Get you. We'll bench the Mew because we probably do need that to be in play. Just so that we have a protection against Pika, possibly. And yeah, we're going to go for the Black Lance knockout, getting 60 damage on the Zeraora, which is relevant because it literally has 130 HP, which means we can knock it out with T-Tar at some point. Okay, we get an energy. Not a supporter, unfortunately. We are in top deck mode right now, which is a little worrying. We still have all of our researches and stuff. We have a Jirachi to fall back on. We could retreat into it if we really wanted to. Which I'm probably going to do, to be honest. Let's see if they attack me here. It is possible they can hit me with a Plasma Fist if they have an Energy Switch and a Thunder Mountain. Or they can just swing with Zapdos. Okay, they had 2 E-Power. See, this is why I did the Dark Moon, because they had a bunch of E-Powers ready to go, which would have hit my Umbreon Darkrai for a 2-shot. I think we do have to retreat here into Jirachi. We really need a supporter. I think we should just retreat and try to get Tyranitar in play. I think we should do that. I mean, I could just knock them out too, but then they knock me out with Plasma Fist, probably. If they have Thunder Mound, which they probably have. Okay, they play Morpeko. Interesting. I don't really know what kind of lightning deck this is now. Do they have any other damage modifiers? Any Fatality Bands? Any Shrines? Any other Electro Powers? Because so far they're doing 140, which is enough to 2-shot me with 2 more E-Powers and a Zapdos switch. Oh, they're sprinting. Oh, that's a lot of lightning energy gone. Okay, they did lose an energy switch, but they did have. So that means they could have Plasma Fist me here. Okay, there's a 30 power. I'm actually fine with them burning their E-Powers now, because they're not going to be one-shotting me here. 170 damage is actually not that much to do. There's a Big Charm. We'll have 130 HP left if we put that on. This actually is fine, because this way we are out of range of a Electric Power Thunderous Assault knockout. I think I am going to retreat in Jirachi, just because we do kind of need to get a supporter here, which we do get. Nice, we get a Cynthia. We'll play it, see what it gives us. Another Jirachi, okay. Definitely need that because we need to get another supporter. I need to get a Pupitar in play. Okay, we didn't get a supporter there. I think I just passed. I'm going to leave the energy on Darkrai, just in case. I feel like he would need a lot to knock it out. Even with Sprint, I don't think Darkrai gets knocked out here. Sucks we didn't get a Pupitar down yet. Okay, my opponent's going for the switch. Jirachi will be a goner here. Which is fine. As long as they just don't KO the Darkrai, or at the very least attack it again, I'm fine. So I had to put the Big Charm on him, because I want this guy to have 130 HP. And they just played a Lily. Rip. I mean, not rip for me, but rip for them, because Lily... it's not that great of a supporter anymore, unfortunately. It's only good in formats where you can't use a certain supporter. They've only played 2 supporters, though, so far. They haven't played a single Dedenne-GX yet, which at this point I don't think they have. To be honest with you, I don't even think they have a Dedenne. I don't want to lose all my Jirachis, so I'm going to quick ball for another Jirachi here. Okay, we got a Tag Call. I'm actually going to play that just to thin out one card. We'll get rid of the red and blue. I don't think we need that anymore. We're going to just keep getting Jirachis in play, guys. We're going to keep doing some Stellar Wishing. There's a Research. We will take it. We do need to get back those Sneasels, though. Still no Pupitar? Yo, bro, what do you mean? Oh, rough stuff. Alright, let's just get rid of this. Man, that's just... okay, there we go. We got a Pupitar, finally. We can finally get our little Tyranitar guy ready to go. There we go. Pupitar is in the deck. Nice stuff. We can actually put all the energy on it, too, which I'm probably going to do here. Because, of course, of its ability preventing all effects and damage onto it. So Pupitar cannot get KO'd here. So it's pretty much just safe to put all the energy on. We have a catcher next turn, so we can actually knock out their Zero Aura, which is going to be nice. Or we can try to if we get a catcher. So I'm going to get rid of the Jirachi and just keep thinning the deck out. We only have 3 supporters left, which is not ideal, but we should be fine. Okay, let's see what happens here. My opponent's probably just going to swing me with another Zapdos. We'll see if they do that. But if we can get 2 T-Tars in play, I'll feel pretty good about this. And if we can knock this out, we get rid of the retreat, we can also take 2 prizes, and we can Lost Zone the energy. Not too relevant, but I think it is. Though, to be fair, I'd rather knock out the Zero Aura when it has more energy on it, but it does the most damage right now, currently. I guess they could get a Morpeko VMAX in play. Maybe we should hit the Morpeko instead. And we could knock out the thing with Umbreon Darkrai too, obviously, but we want to take the T-Tar knockout. Because the T-Tar knockout is just better. You know, it's better. So they do have the energy, so they can knock out my Jirachi here. Which is fine. They have a bunch of Zapdoses, apparently. It's a good thing they are down 3 E-powers, though. Because now Zapdos can't do as much damage. Wanted to maybe get a Big Charm on this. But yeah, I feel like we get 2 T-Tars in play, we should be good. Okay, they get another E-power. I mean, they're not going to play it, obviously. I mean, I would hope they would. Okay, they aren't even knocking me out. What are they doing? Okay. Sure. Do I even have a switching card here? I don't know if I actually have another Escape Board on the deck. I can't remember. I was going to play a Catcher just to try to burn it and give me higher odds of finding a switch here. Oh, but we didn't get the T-Tar. No. Rip, we didn't get the T-Tar, though. What do you mean? Just have to take this again, I guess. I could just do Psi Power here. Put 30 on this guy. I think we just go back into the Jirachi, though. I don't really care if this guy gets knocked out. Dang it, bro. No T-Tar, and we didn't even get the, That just sucks. We have 10 cards left in our deck. We've played through most of our supporters. Okay, finally he knocks me out. I'm actually glad he did that. Okay, let's see what we draw. Catcher doesn't need to help us. Okay, let's play this. Nice. We'll bring in this. And we're pretty much just banking on the fact we don't whiff the T-Tar here. Okay, good. We didn't get a Larvitar, though. That's fine. I'm not gonna play the Ditto down. Don't need it. Well, I guess we would have a Pupitar. Yeah, I don't really want to play that down. Let's just go for the Dusty Ruckus. Knock out the Zeraora. Get everything for 30 on the bench. Take our prizes. Big Charm's good. Red and blue is not good. Okay. We're fine for now. We still have access to the Umbreon Darkrai, of course, if we need it, so yeah. I feel like we'll be fine. We got rid of their Zeraora, so they don't have a free retreat cost anymore, which is kind of why I want to knock it out. We only need to take 3 more prizes, which I'm pretty sure we can do. My opponent probably just can't do enough damage. I guess, like, they still have Electro Wheel, I guess, which is a problem. I really want to get another Tyranitar in play, like, really badly. So we didn't get Larvitar there, that kind of sucks. Yeah, they're building up Morpeko. Morpeko VMAX could be pretty bad. Okay, they play Escape Board. That lets them retreat into the Zapdos. They could have a Thunder Mountain here, which would allow them to hit me really hard. But what we can do is we can knock out the Zapdos, and then we can Pokemon Catcher this up. Or we can do the Catcher now, actually. I might do that now. The Morpeko's doing more damage than Zapdos. We'll see what happens. I think the Big Charm's definitely going to go on. Okay. Ah, they had the Thunder. I was like, did they just misplay there? Are they going to go for their little Spark? Unfortunately, they do have the Thunder Mountain. We can go to 110 HP, though. We don't have a way to bump that Thunder Mountain, though. So we really need Naga and the Morpeko here. So we gotta really hope Catcher does get heads. If Catcher doesn't get heads, that's gonna be kind of awkward. Kind of awkward and kind of bad. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. And then we can finish him off with Mew. How much energy have they played? 6, 8. They've played 9 lightnings. Well, they probably have a lightning no matter what. I probably shouldn't play the Big Charm on it, though it is tempting. Okay, do we need to put back anything with Ordinary Rod? I don't think so. I'm gonna bench the Ditto. just gonna go for the Dusty Ruckus here. And as long as it doesn't evolve into a Morpeko VMAX, we can knock it out with Mew. If it doesn't evolve into Morpeko VMAX, we still have Black Lance, which will knock it out. But yeah, T-Tar doing its thing. This game's been 15 minutes long. That's insane. There's a Jirachi coming down. Ooh, a Bill. So maybe they don't have the energy here, because unless they have, like, Viridian Forest, which they can't play, or an energy spinner, I don't think they can attack me with their Electro Wheel, which is actually not bad. But we do have Mew here, which can kind of take him out. Alright, they get Cynthia Quick Ball. Do they have an energy? They've played 9 Lightning. Okay, they have an energy. They probably play like 15 or something, because I don't really seem to be playing like the most like amazing Lightning deck. You know what I mean? Well, T-Tar, you did your job. That 30 damage really did go a long way. And I guess we will go for the Ordinary Rod now. Seems good to me. I really hope they don't have any more energy left to work with right now. But they probably do. The Big Charm is really helping us because we don't just immediately lose to a Great Catcher too, which I like. Alright, nice. We got the Larvitar. That's good. Let's go for the Ordinary Rod. Yeah, we'll do both. Why not? We'll get back Pupitar and T-Tar. Don't really know. I think we'll get those back. Definitely want the energy back. And here we go. I'm going for the Mew. Ooh, I have an idea. Let's actually put the Big Charm on the Mew. And the reason I'm doing this is because we now have 90 HP, and he's used all his Electro powers. So unless he has a Vitality Band or an Electro Charger, he can't knock out my Mew. So this is a pretty big brain play. So we can go... Oh, I didn't mean to put 20 there. No, why did I do that? Oh no, I misplayed so bad. I could have put, why did I put 20 there? I didn't mean to, no. Oh no, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but like, yeah, that sucks. I mean, we still win probably no matter what, but I kind of misplayed there. I meant to put 20 on the Zapdos and 10 on the Morpeko. Whatever, it is what it is. There's a Tyranitar. There's an Escape Board. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I clicked too fast on the Morpeko and I put 20 on it by accident. I meant to put 10 and then 20 here, and then this thing would have 30 HP, which means one Dusty Ruckus would knock it out. Not the end of the world. I still think we have game here no matter what. I just don't think we're losing. Okay, there's a Fione. We'll just give him the Jirachi. Unless they reset stamp us. Yeah, I really are gonna put 20 damage on this. That actually kind of makes all the difference. Okay, do they have another energy or another switch? They've played 10 Lightning so far. If they can't move the Zapdos, that'll be really good. Okay. You know what? Actually, I am fine with the Jirachi getting knocked out because then we actually keep our energy in play. But again, putting the Big Charm in the Mew is a big brain play because now having 90 HP means we can't get knocked out by Zapdos anyways. I mean, as long as they don't bench anything with too much HP, we should be okay. I mean, Coco Prism... Yeah, never mind. That's not anything. Okay, so yeah, as long as they don't bench, like, anything insane, I won't regret not putting the 20 damage on this. Though that did kind of just cost me possibly the game, but depending on what they bench here. Like, if they bench a Pika ROM and go into the Pika, which they probably won't do because, you know, it'll get knocked out probably, but I really do... if only we put the 20 here, we could have prevented any, like, play where we wouldn't win next turn. Not the end of the world, though, guys. I still think we're in a pretty good spot regardless of what's going on right now in this game. I think we are still fine to win this. I think we're still fine. They need to bench something with more than 130 HP. Oh, they might have it. But they can't really attack with it, though, because they don't have enough, unless they have another energy switch or something. I don't really know at this point. Let's see. What do they got? They're Playing the quick ball. What do they have? What is that? It's another Morpeko? Oh, I really regret not putting the 20 there because I have another Morpeko. I mean, a couple more Dusty Ruckuses will do the job anyways. We actually get to wipe out a lot of Pokemon with Dusty Ruckus. We get to take out 3 Zapdoses. Okay, they don't have a knockout unless they have an 2 energy switch. Which they might actually have. Are you kidding me? Well, they've already attached for turn, so that last card has to be an energy switch if they want to take a knockout here with Electro Wheel. Okay, they have a Cynthia. Do they have a 3rd energy switch? Do they really play 3 energy switch in their deck? Like, 3 energy switch in a non-Pikarom base lightning deck. There's their Dedenne. Oh, they have a reset stamp. Oh, crap. Okay, we got Rare Candy, so we can get Tyranitar. Should be fine. Okay. That reset stamp really actually kind of screws me. We're gonna have to attack with Weavile. I guess we could still go for Psi Power here. We would have won the game if I put the 20 on the Zapdos. I'm kicking myself for not doing that. Okay, they played 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. They've played 12 Lightning so far. I already know they probably have like 13, 14 Lightning in their deck because they don't really seem to be playing like the most like 10 out of 10 amazing Lightning deck on the planet. We should have another Rare Candy. We'll see. Come on, research. Okay, we got Pupitar, which is good. Do I just go for the Mew? Yeah, I think I just do Mew here. Because I can't bench a Mew or anything of their own. Just pray they don't Great Catcher knock out my Darkrai. I'm actually kind of scared that that might happen. If they have 13 Lightning in the deck, which I have a bad feeling they do, they can just knock out Darkrai and win the game. Oh man, why did I not put the 20 damage on those Zapdos? Ah, that misplay is just coming back to bite me here. We might lose the game. If they have an energy and a Great Catcher, we just lose. Like, most Lightning decks play 12 energy. I pray they don't have 13. Like, I already know they do. They don't seem to be playing the most amazingly built Lightning deck. That's what kind of scares me here. They probably have 13 Lightning in their deck. They probably play like 15, I'm guessing. I am very scared right now. I do not want to lose the game. That misplay, dude. That misplay is really coming to bite me, man. It's really coming to bite me here. I knew it. They had 13 Lightning. I knew it. Okay. They don't have a game, though, which... I can breathe again. Oh, I hate playing against these decks that have like 15 energy in them, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Because they'll never run out of energy, so you can never stop them. But we are going to take a dub here, thankfully. We would have won a turn earlier had I not kind of misclicked there with Mew. It is what it is. We still are going to come out on top with a win here with our Tyranitar Dark Box deck here. Let's go for that Dusty Ruckus, knocking out that Zapdos and the Zebstrika, putting them in the lost zone, and that will be game with the deck. That was way more stressful than it really should have been, for sure. It was way more stressful than it really should have been. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap that video, guys, with that game. It was a pretty long game. It was 23 minutes. But yeah, that is the Tyranitar deck for you. I really wanted to play against something like ADP Zacian, where maybe we can do Lay the Smackdown. But I think I'm gonna leave it at one video today, guys. Or one game today, sorry. But don't worry, we'll have more content coming soon. My next video will either be a legacy video or an expanded video. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching the video, guys, on the deck. Pretty long, pretty intense game there, but we got to use a lot with Tyranitar. But yeah, that'll wrap the video, guys, on the T-Tar deck. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. Help me to reaching 8,000 subs. We are getting very, very close. We just hit 7,800 subs the other day. So if we can hit 8K subs very soon, that'd be great. I don't think we can hit it by Rebel Clash, but if we can hit 8K subs by the time Rebel Clash comes out, I'll give away a Jirachi team-up. Sure. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe down below. Check out the sponsor card, PTCGO. As always, use code LDF if you pick up any codes there. Follow me on Twitter down below, and I'll see you guys later.